what I'm discovering is that you really do have to develop a relationship with your boat, just like you do with any person.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth, and this is Stephen. Together we are sailing through life on our sailboat Harmony with our dog Bernie. Join our adventures as we explore the East Coast and beyond by subscribing to our channel.
And I kind of figured that out as I was rummaging through my lazarette, and I was installing some hardware today to set up a NEMA 2000 network for some chart plotters and some things that I purchased. And as I get more and more into the boat's 20 years old, I constantly find things that are wrong. Maybe not huge, big things, but just things that are wrong. You know, there's rust here, there's some corrosion over here, it's dirty, there's mold, not up here, not on the top side and in the living spaces, but in her intimate spaces, I guess, if you will. You know, the places that really make her work. The engine, the air conditioning system, just things like that. And it made me think about how I think about relationships in general, or how I've thought about relationships in the past with people, and relationship with myself, and how that relates to the boat that I'm looking at right now. Because when I first got her, I was really excited and it was awesome, and she looked brand new and she was shiny and she was, a new toy. Now that I've been on her for a while, I've been learning her systems, I've been fixing her, I've been mending her, I've been taking care of her. The newness factor has gone away, and I'm starting to see her as old, as things I have to fix, more items to fix, more boat projects. And I don't want to be that way. I was that way, I've been that way with other things, houses, people. My first wife, I tried to fix her. Totally tried to fix her. Didn't realize it, but I did. And it's really easy to find fault in anything in life, in your relationships, in yourself, in your boat. And in looking at the boat, she's really a reflection. How I see her is really a reflection of how I see myself. And that's the case with anything in your life, anything in my life. How I see the world is how I see myself. So I have some work to do in learning how to see her wonders, see her beauty, see the mechanisms that make her work that are really cool, that are really neat. There's so many cool things in here. Instead of seeing fault and seeing, oh, well, this wire is not right and this is rusty and that kind of thing. And I've learned to do that in my relationships with my girlfriend. It's easy. Men, well, I can only talk about men because I'm a man. Men tend to go after newer models. Newer model sports cars, newer model boats, newer model whatever it is. And we do it with our relationships as well. Many men will turn over their old wife or girlfriend or whatever for a newer model. And it's not because there's anything wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. It's because of the way we start to see ourselves and therefore them. And I've learned over the years now to look at my girlfriend relationship as I look at the boat, which I need to do, is that sure, she's not 20, neither am I. She's not 30, neither am I. What are the benefits of having an older model? A more mature relationship, an older boat. So there are benefits and there are disadvantages to everything in life. Really, there are neither benefits nor disadvantages. It's just the way we perceive things. So one way to work through this, I've learned, in which I'm going to do with the boat, I've done with other things, is to look at the disadvantages of having a newer boat. Then feel what it feels like. Don't just logically list them, pros and cons, and then just go logically, psychologically think about them and go through that. That's not going to work. I have to feel what it feels like. What are the disadvantages of having a newer boat? And then conversely, what are the advantages of having an older boat? And what I found with other things, like my relationships, I've done this with my relationships now, is that there are just as many advantages to and disadvantages to either side. So what it allows you to do is it allows you to see and feel, more so feel, because we everything in our life is based on feelings. It's not on logic. Logic is secondary. It's feeling. We react on feelings. Look at anything you buy. You don't buy it because you logically think about it. You buy it because you want it, because you feel it. It makes you feel good. Advertisers know that. And that's how we are feeling beings. So the task at hand and the objective is to, what I need to do with the boat is to do what I've done with my other relationships, is to look at what I perceive as the good and bad, and then come to a center. And then you realize that neither is good nor bad. It's just a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice to have an older woman. I don't want to say older woman because she'll slap me, but a more mature woman has a relationship. An older daughter in a relationship versus a young child. Instead of lamenting, oh my God, I wish she was 10 again. I wish she was 12. I didn't wish she was 12 because that was like almost the teens, but I wish she was 8, 9, 10 again. No, she's older, and there's advantages of her being older, just as well as there are disadvantages of her being older. And you have to look at all those. And once you identify those and the feelings associated with those positive and negatives, then you come to a place of choice. And that's when you can make a choice and decide. So that's what I need to do with the boat. And I would encourage anybody who's kind of going through this with relationships, with your boat, with your car, whatever it is, to also kind of look at it that way. That, in closing, how we see the world is how we see ourselves. And the only way we're going to see the world differently is if we start to look at ourselves and look at our faults, quote unquote, our imperfections, quote unquote, our aging, our start to wrinkles, our hair growing in places where we don't want it to grow, things like that. That's us. And if we can't love that, all of us, then we'll never be able to love and accept another human being, love and accept a boat, or a hobby or something. So that's all I wanted to say. And if you guys like and find this video valuable, let me know, because I'll be doing more of them. Doing a lot more boat projects, but maybe this type of stuff too, because my heart is in this type of thing. I've done it as a coach for a couple of years, and I just thought I'd bring it here to this channel. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.